happy for our whole football team, but I'm excited for Dak. I mean, this is you can't deny what where he was last year and coming back the way he has, and he's a true leader of our football team. And but same breath, want him to go out there and I know he will compete and have fun and everything will be attainable. We just got to play to our strengths and stay true to that, and he's obviously a huge part of it.
They have the #1 offense in the land. Regular season. Regular season is over. We're talking postseason. We want consistency. There's high expectations. It should be the #1 offense in the NFL, and that certainly has been their strength, leading the league in points and yards per game. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, sure. I don't know that they have a signature win and moment this season, MJD. I'm being negative Nelly here on a Tuesday.
It's not you, it's them.
Do you feel like the Cowboys are a Super Bowl squad?
Okay, so I'm not, I guess how can I say this? I think the Cowboys have the talent and the ability to do it, but they haven't put it all together. Does that make sense? Okay. When you look at their wins, right, it's been against the NFC East. You lose to the Raiders at home, then you get beat by the Cardinals at home. The two playoff teams you play, you can't do anything on offense, and you're giving up big plays on defense. Why is that? I've always questioned. You can't run the ball. You haven't run the ball well or consistently in these big games. Dak Prescott has struggled in these big games, right? And as much as you want to say, yeah, they beat the Eagles, well, the Eagles rested everyone. So you scored 50 against a team that rested everybody. There's a lot of those guys who will obviously be backups or special teams guys. And then you beat the Washington football team. You scored 50 against them, and they all had COVID, right? So it's just like, what team are you really? Are you the team that puts up 50 against the Eagles and the football team, or are you a team that struggles against the Raiders at home and the Cardinals at home, right? Where Kyler comes out and says, man, I always beat the Dallas Cowboys. They're not that good to me, right? So which team are you? And so for me, when you get in the playoffs, especially here, and the team that you're about to face in the Niners, you better be playing well.
You just saw the Niners.
I've seen the Niners a lot. It's not. That's the team you didn't want to see get in the playoffs because of what they do and how they play.
Especially if you're the Rams, I guess.
Let's not. It's just early.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's early right now.
It's a lot. They always beat them. I don't think the Cowboys are a Super Bowl team. Not now. Like maybe with the upside of a title game team, but no. I've been asking all season. And my whole life, I've seen talented Cowboys teams with famous players who sell jerseys. Is this one any different? And I'm trying to look for a reason if they're different. They just went undefeated in the NFC East for the first time since 1998. They haven't done that. No team has done that since 2004. The Cowboys just finished the season with the most takeaways they've had since 1987. And they set an NFL record with 22 players scoring a touchdown. That starts to be some actual tangible evidence that maybe they are different. What's not different is that they're going to have to beat Brady or Rodgers or maybe both, or Kyler for that matter. I just wonder if they're a Super Bowl team, they better have a Super Bowl quarterback, because when you watch this game this season, their best punch is Dak being unbelievable. I think the running game is not great. I think the defense is kind of hit or miss. I think that the way that we come in here on a Monday and start a show being like, oh my God, the Cowboys beat the Bucs or they beat the Packers, is that Dak had 400 yards and 3 touchdowns. I really mean it. I think that's the way to do it, because this defense, the opportunistic and everything, Rodgers doesn't make mistakes. It doesn't happen. You're not going to get a pick 6 off him. Brady, don't see it happening in late January. I think the only way they do it is a true duel. If you think back this season, week 1, they almost beat the Bucs. They played with the Bucs. Dak dropped back 60 times in that game. The time they beat New England, threw for 445 yards. That's their quality wins and almost win. It's just Dak. It's not Zeke, and it's not Micah Parsons having to pick 6. I think the only way they're a Super Bowl team is if Dak goes unconscious over the next month. I really do.
Yeah, you mentioned that they're going to have to beat Rodgers. They're going to have to beat Brady. They might have to beat Kyler. Like, right now, calling it like it is, like, are the 49ers favored to you over the Cowboys in their own building? Like, I look at the 49ers coming off this thing, and it's like, they might have to beat Jimmy G, and they might not get past Jimmy G. And I look at all the players, they're stars. I mean, Parsons is a star, and Lamb is a star, and I think Diggs is a star, and Dak has star qualities too. But at the end of the day, like, Kyle Shanahan's going to have those Niners ready to play. And let me show you who the man that I'm looking at for on Sunday and all his ups and downs as a coach in this league. And now, let's see the man. You've heard of the man in the black hat. How about the man in the black mask? Can I see the big man?
Here we go.
What a photo.
Is that guy ready? Like, is that guy ready to go head-to-head with Kyle Shanahan, who's been drawing up plays in his sleep all night? And it's not just him. It's going to be Kellen Moore, who's getting head coaching buzz. It's going to be Dan Quinn, who was the head coach when Kyle Shanahan was an offensive coordinator in Atlanta for all those years. I look at the coaches because I'll tell you what, they have all the players, but this coaching staff has to show us that they can win against these other coaching staffs in big spots. Look, you could look at the winning percentages. I'm sure McCarthy has a better career winning percentage than Kyle Shanahan. Sure. But right now, coming off what the 49ers have done the last few weeks, I think a lot of people think that Kyle has those guys dialed in. And I look at this coaching staff. Can you get your boys up to go? Because they are one of the highest paid coaching staffs, one of the most decorated coaching staffs. Even throw in Fossil, the special teams coordinator. They've been there. They've done that. McCarthy, all eyes are on you. In the crunch time, are you going to be able to outmaneuver Kyle Shanahan in a big spot? I think that's what I need to know before I say they are a Super Bowl team.
There's just little reason to think they can get far based on the body of work we had. And I actually know the slate is clean. These records, it's so funny how much you put on regular season records. Everyone's 0-0. And nothing matters right now. But when you do look at what they've done against the top-tiered competition, I'm not even talking just playoff teams. That's a staggering statistic in and of itself. 1-4 against teams with 10 or more wins this season. They lose to the Bucs. We all know that. They'll probably face them again. Let's see how that goes. Chiefs, Raiders, and Cardinals. The lone win coming against the Patriots. The path isn't going to be easy. They've had an excellent season. I do think there's something to be said for leaving the regular season with a positive, good game. I happen to think they protected Dak really well. I'm looking at Bosa coming to town. I don't know, love that matchup. I think that's something to look at. So offensive line play was good in this NFC East matchup. I know it was against, that competition as far as the line of scrimmage is concerned. But Zeke was running at a 4.8 yards per carry clip. Does that give you any confidence in their run game? Because that's what it's going to take to help Dak out.
He did have a nice burst in that game. We've been waiting on this for years. Yeah. I don't see Ezekiel Elliott beating the Packers or Buccaneers. I've waited for a long time.
Do you trust Shanahan more?
Than McCarthy?
Or just like what he's saying. Is it like, are you tinkering between these two teams like Peter's saying?
I think what's fascinating is, Peter, you were right. And I'm saying, well, they're going to have to be Brady and Rodgers. Hold on a second. I think even though they're going to get to Brady or Rodgers. What do you think, Maurice?
Well, the thing is this. Anytime that you have to play the last game of the season to get right, that's a problem.
Okay.
That's a problem because it's really down the stretch of December you want to start playing your best football, right? You want to kind of be rolling. If you look at what the Niners have been doing, they've been playing their best football. The Rams, before the Niners, even that was a great game, they've been playing really good football down the stretch. A lot of these teams, the Packers, really good football down the stretch. The Cowboys, not so much.
Yeah,
and so it's like rougher. Up and down for them. So that's where, yes, you had to have a get-right game. You threw 5 touchdowns against the Eagles. But why? Why did you have to? Why did you have to play that whole game? Why did you have to do all that? Right?